Hello everybody and welcome back to Shay's Zombie Dog Bay again. This is another craft update video. So, first off, let me yawn. Oh, sorry about that. That's not what I intended to do. Okay, so first off, Granny's Gracie girl came over today and spent a couple of hours with me. And we had fun and we did some crafting together. So I'm going to start out with what me and her did. We made her a finger puppet. Now, yeah, it's crooked. I meant to have her eyes, because see, this is like the shirt with the buttons. I meant to have the eyes like right here, but I ended up getting them crooked because she was helping me. So, but what it is, it's a pipe cleaner. And I took it first and I twisted it around her little finger so that it would fit on there. And then, which I had her to pick out what color pipe cleaner she wanted. I had her to pick out what color fuzz ball she wanted. And then I made the top part big, round, so that I could glue the head on it. And then we glued the eyes on it. But then I had her to pick what felt she wanted. And I measured, I didn't really measure with like a measuring a ruler or anything like that, but I held it up to see how much, and it was just the corner of, it was a big rectangle felt sheet, and I put the corner up here, and I seen where it needed to come, and so I just cut across that corner. And so I've glued that on there, and then I had her to pick out 3 buttons, and we glued those on there, and it's her little finger puppet. I was going to make her 5 finger puppets. She loves that finger song, the Finger Family, and then that way she could sing it, Mama Finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? But after we made this one, she didn't want to make any more finger puppets. She was tired. So, we made that. But also, the progress, my chair was against it. The progress on the sock monkey, oh, that's the back, this is the front, is this. So I had cut out both arms. She helped me stuff them. Okay, this one is still opened. So I folded it first and sewed it closed, and then I sewed it on here. Now y'all, I'm not an expert sewer. This is the first time I'm sewed. And you can see that big flap. That was where I did it like this. I folded it over. Except for really and truly, I folded the corners in first. Then I folded it over. Then I sewed that closed. And then I laid it and sewed it. And that's why that's a big flap right there like that. And I know that ain't supposed to look like that. And another thing, on the arms, I was supposed to turn them wrong side outwards. But it was the way I'd done it. I sewed the seam on it first, then I cut between the seams to even get the arms apart from each other. But it don't look, see the legs, I did the legs even though I went over it on the outside, so it is still a little bit of a thing, but it's not as bad as this. So anyway, I put that on the back side. See, this is the booty. So I put the seam thing on the back side. So that's one of its arms. So we stuffed both of them. I sewed this one closed and sewed it on here while she was here so she could see it. I needed to rest and have a break, so I told her, I said, we'll rest before we do this one. So that's why I've still got to sew it closed and then sew it on here. Then we'll have to do the tail, the nose, the ears, and put some eyes on it. Googly eyes, probably. It's the only kind of eyes I have. And then it's also got a thing to do a hat, but there's no more sock. It's got directions telling how to do a hat, but there's not enough sock left. It's not showing to cut the hat out on the other sock. So I don't even know if I'll try to do it a hat or not. But that's our progress on our monkey. Okay, now the next thing is, see this right here? And there's thunder out there. This is all the yarn I have left of that big ball of yarn that I was crocheting on that little yellow blanket or whatever it is. So I knew this was not going to be enough to do another whole round all the way around on all four sides. Alright, here it is. I don't know the size. I suppose I should measure it, but I'm going to compare. This is my Desiree Reborn Dolls pink crocheted blanket, and you know, I can't even remember. This blanket may have come with her. I can't remember. But this is like a real soft and limber, and it may be because it may have been washed before. This one is kind of stiff and thick feeling. But anyway, this is much bigger. I'm going to do this and see if I can get y'all to see it. See how much more it comes out? Oh, this is going to be hard sitting down here. Over here and then over here. And then when you lift it up, there's the bottom of it, and you see how much more of the pink blanket there is. So it's not as big as this one. It's not near as big as this one. Okay, but then here's one of the little receiving blankets of hers. Store-bought receiving blankets. So let's compare that. Alright, the receiving blanket is even a little bit bigger. So let me put this on the I can get it right here. Anyways. Alright, you see it comes out a little bit there. And it comes out a little bit there. And when you raise it up, it's a little bit longer than it too. So, my question is, I don't know what to do from here. Should I leave it like this and just use it as another blanket for Desiree, even though it's not even as big as those? Should I've got a blue and a red big thick roll of yarn. Should I use them, hook it to this, and continue on around, use all of, say, the blue up and then all of the red up, and make it a bigger blanket? Or should I try to sell this as is? Would any of y'all be interested in this, the size that it is? Would any of you buy it from me? Through PayPal? You know, I would send you an application. I think that's how you do it. And you would pay me for it. How much would you pay me for this? The only thing is I'm not really sure I want to sell it. It's kind of my first big piece, granny square, making like this, going this big with it. I've always just done the smaller ones and stopped. So I don't know if I want to sell it, but yet I do. I mean, I could use the money for sure, you know. Should I add the red and the blue and make it bigger and then sell it to y'all? Whoever would want to buy it. And I don't know how much to sell it for. So I would want y'all to tell me how much y'all would pay me for it, you know. So that's how that goes. So that's where I'm at with that. I am through with this as of now until y'all give me some answers about it. Okay, I've still got the sock monkey to work on. When I finish this sock monkey, you know, I have another pair of socks to make another sock monkey. But I may take a break on that because y'all know how I do, working on something, one thing for so long. I just can't handle that. I need to move on to something else. So I'll take a break on that and go to my next craft on my list. Remember my list that I made? And then after a while, or after I get all those done or something, then maybe I'll come back to the sock monkey and do another one way later on. So that is my crafting projects updates. So y'all let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, like, sub to me if you're not. Click that bell ding-a-ling, as that other lady says. I'll be shouting her out too. So that you will not, I keep getting my hand in the way, you will not miss out on any of my fun videos. Leave me comments below, and especially answer me all the questions about the blanket. And let me know what to do next with it. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for this time. So, I will say, I'm out of here until next time I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.